Hello Stampers, welcome to my first video in my Makes for Mum Mother's Day card series. Today we're going to be making this card. It's a super simple and easy card for a child to make for their mum, their aunt, their grandma. So let's get started. We're going to need a card base. This is thick whisper white, which has been cut and scored. All the measurements will be on my blog, which is in the description bar below. I've got some Flirty Flamingo, which is going to make a good base, background base, and I've got some Whisper White, which we're going to stamp on. You also need some inks, so you're going to need a green. I've got Old Olive, I've got Flirty Flamingo and Sweet Sugar Plum, and I've got Basic Grey. The main stamp set we're going to use today is the Avant Garden Celebration stamp set. We're going to be using this flower, the stem and the leaf. It's a nice watercolour effect on them, so I really like to use them. We're also going to use the jar from the Jar of Haunts. There is a stamp set in the annual catalogue called Jar of Love, which gives you options of different sizes jars, and you also get thinlits that match it. So it makes it really easy and really nice to use. I don't have that stamp set yet. It's definitely one to get. And you're also going to need a banner. We do sell banner punches. We've also got banner stamps and thinlits. The one I've used here is from the Balloon Adventures. It's this one here, and I've just fussy cut it out. The stamp is not a Stampin' Up stamp. It's the only Mother's Day one I had, so I've just popped that in there, and I've just got that ready just so it's quicker for us. Okay, so let's start. And we're going to stamp our jar image first. Let's bring this down. And then we're going to place it just at the bottom there. So we're now done with the grey. That is all we're using the grey for. Now we're going to do a bit of masking. So I've stamped the jar onto a piece of scrap paper, and I fussy cut out just the lid. So we're going to paste that on with a bit of washi tape just over there. This is going to stop the ink transferring onto that section, so it's going to give the appearance that the flowers are inside the jar. So it's going to be a really good technique. So I'm going to get my Flirty Flamingo and my flower stamp. Okay, so we're going to start in the middle, a little bit up, stamp down and up. Just going to leave that to dry for a little bit. And we're also going to mask off this flower as well. So I've pre-stamped this onto paper also and fussy cut that out. So a little bit of washi tape, and I'm going to place that on the flower, and I'm going to bring in my Old Olive. I'm going to stamp up that stem. And I'm going to stamp down on that. Okay. And also the same for the little leaves. I'm going to join that up to the stem, just to give it a little bit more padding out. Okay, now for the next flower. I actually quite like it with just one flower, but I wanted to do a little vase of flowers. again with our green stem. Now for this green bit, as I lift this up you can see this one looks like it's behind, which is just a really nice effect. So for this one I'm going to do it a little bit lower. And there. Okay, moving this one back to here to do one last flower. So in total we want 3 flowers, down and up. So we're now done with the flower. So we can get rid of the flamingo, put that back, get this. I'm always turning my paper around to stamp, it just makes it so much easier. So don't be afraid to, like, you don't have to stamp like dead straight all the time. You can turn it round. So we're finished with the stem. Stamp there, just give it a bit more greenery. So we're done with the green. So we now can get rid of this masking, and you can see how the flowers look a bit more back. Oh, I've smudged that, don't worry about that. Peel this off. That's not too bad. It's a little bit more like they're coming out of the vase. Now we're going to need the little tiny insert, which I'm going to use Sweet Sugar Plum for. And we're going to place that in the centre. I don't want that to go over that flower, so I'm just bringing in that mask again. And then popping that on there. There, okay. So that we are done with the stamping. So we can pop the inks away. I'm going to bring in my base and my Tombow glue. I'm going to glue the base down. Got ink all over my hands. Now this glue gives you just enough wiggle room. So you don't need a lot. You need to sometimes have a little bit more wiggle room just to get it in place. Okay, so that's our base on there. This one we're actually going to pop up on dimensionals, which I'm going to do in a moment. So first of all, we're going to pop this on here. Okay, and we're going to place one there. And we're going to place one here. And nobody likes any sag, so we're going to place one in the middle. Okay, just like that. And again, we're going to pop this one up, so we're going to have a few on the edge. Okay, so we'll take off the backing. pop our card down. And there you have it, our cute little Mother's Day card. A few smudges. If you like this card or you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, the links to my Facebook and blog are in the description bar below. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.